We're here at UBC with political science professor Max Cameron to talk to students about changing the current voting system to proportional representation and if students even know what's going on. You ready?
Let's go.
Do you have any questions on the electoral referendum?
Not really, just because I haven't paid any attention to it, but I would like to know what is behind the proportional representation, if you could explain that.
Sure, absolutely. The basic idea is under proportional representation, if you win 40% of the votes, you get 40% of the seats. If you win 30% of the votes, you get 30% of the seats. So the share of seats that you get in the legislature should reflect the percentage of the popular vote that the party earned in an election. And under a current first-past-the-post system, which is a plurality system, whoever wins the most votes in each riding carries the seat.
Of the three proportional representation systems, which is his favorite? What does he see as the potential drawbacks of all three or the potential advantages?
That's a really hard question, but it's a really good one. I think of the three systems, they're listed alphabetically and they go from most similar to our current system to most different. And I actually favor the middle one, which is mixed member proportional. It's the system that was invented in Germany. It's been used in New Zealand. It involves a ballot in which the voter typically has two votes, one for the district candidate and then one for regional candidates that are form parts of a party list. And so you choose the party, and in some systems you actually get to choose the individual candidate. So it gives voters lots of choice.
Why should young people care? How is the impact of this referendum going to, matter to young people?
We know the voter turnout in recent elections has been declining, and particularly among youth. Youth turnout is very low. There's some reason to believe that voter turnout is higher in proportional representation systems. And it may well be that that's in part because people feel that their vote has more weight in those kinds of systems. So I think one of the things that's worth really trying to explore is would a shift in our electoral system encourage more young people to vote?
I was just wondering if you could speak to the process of a mail-out ballot with young people. We're specifically very mobile. We might not have an address that's associated to us that might be connected to electoral information. I was just wondering if you could speak to that.
Yeah, that's, I think, a real challenge for the student vote is that students move around a lot, and so to get enumerated can be an issue. People can still write in and request their ballots if they haven't received them already. I personally think that mail-in ballots can work well. I don't think there's necessarily any reason to believe that it's going to result in lower turnout.
So voters need to mail in their ballots by the November 30th deadline to either support moving to a form of proportional representation or to keep the first-past-the-post system. At UBC, Mary Cranston, City News.